What's going on, y'all? This is your boy AD Executive coming to you from the MixMeister booth right now. I'm here with Carrie, and she is the product specialist. She's going to take you on a run through on a new product they got over here. So take a look and see what it's about.
So here we are with MixMeister. This is actually MixMeister Fusion that I'm showing you. We have two versions of MixMeister, but MixMeister Fusion is for live DJ performance. The other version is for studio mixes, for making DJ mixes, remixing tracks, editing tracks, whatever you want to do in the studio. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how easy it is to use. To start a mix, all you would do is just click, drag, and drop into the timeline. And as you can see on the timeline, you have your volume that's already set up and your outro anchor. So the software tells you where you should be mixing, and then from there you can adjust it and make it a longer mix if you want. Next, you would grab another track, so I'm going to just choose one here, drop it on the timeline, and now we have two tracks on the timeline that are going to beat match perfectly. So I'm going to just play this, and maybe you can pick up how perfect it works. So along with beat matching, you have automatic looping. You can automatically loop up to 8 measures. You have EQing that you can automate. You can also add a bundle of VST effects that come with the software, like Ozone, Camel Space, and New Blue. So right now we're beat matching these two tracks and it sounds flawless. Another thing you can do is you can add in drum loops, bass loops, you can add in acapellas, so technically you can remix your own tracks, and it's really easy to use. So I'm going to just show you one cool feature, the automatic looping. I'm going to select one, and it's just going to keep looping until I tell it to stop. And it's going to be seamless when you get out of the loop. You're not going to hear any glitches. So our biggest release at the show is the Mac version of MixMeister. It used to just be available for PCs only, but now the Mac version is out. So all you Mac users, you can now use MixMeister. It's also coming pre-mapped for Numark's Total Control MIDI controller. So if you want to be using Fusion in a live situation, you can automate your effects, you can loop, and you can EQ straight from the Total Control. Now I am showing you the iDJ2 and the iDJ2 Road Case, which actually comes with this beautiful keyboard, so you can easily search for any of your songs. The iDJ2 is a mixing console for an iPod, but you're not limited to just an iPod. You also have 2 USB ports in the back, which you can hook up an external hard drive or a USB drive, flash drive. So you have 3 different sources to choose from for your music. It's very easy to use. The library is set up just like iTunes, so you can search by track, album, artist, whatever you prefer. So not only do you have a library, you also have a crate where you can scroll through your library and set up your own playlists. You know, for tracks that you might not want to play at that moment, you can put them in the crate and go through and find them for later. You can scratch now from your iPod, from one iPod. You also have pitch control for your iPod, so you can now use this fully functional device as, you know, a mixer and a controller for your iPod. So let me just show you how you can scratch. We have no audio, but you can scratch with these jog wheels. And you can play two of the same. You can play the same song on each channel from one iPod. So it's that powerful. And even if you don't want to be mixing, you can set your iPod into iPod direct mode and just play directly from your iPod. It's the most anticipated piece of equipment, and it is shipping now, and we've just been getting massive orders for it, so grab one while you can.
The Musician Network. We take you there.